Even Pips. So my name is Lasses Farmer and I'm here to show you guys how to use the manifold guage and um, know the parts of the AC system. Alright, so here we have the major component, which is the compressor. The compressor is the heart of the AC system. It is used to pump the refrigerant and to suck it from the evaporator port. It pumps the refrigerant and then sends it to the condenser that condenses turn it into a from hot to cool, and then it sends it to the dryer, the receiver dryer, and then from the receiver dryer then it sends it on to the expansion valve, which turns the cool, the hot liquid into air. And from the expansion valve then it goes to the evaporator core, which when the blower motor is turned on, it sends the air through and it brings cool air inside the vehicle. And from the evaporator core then it makes its way back to the compressor. One other component, which is the pressure switch, pressure valve. It tells the pressure of the AC system. It tells it when to cycle and when to cut off the cycle. Those are the components. These are the lines. The high side line is normally the smaller line that brings the liquid, and the low side line is normally the larger line that brings the air or the vapor to the compressor and from the compressor. Alright, so we're gonna check for some leaks now, if there's any defect in the system. So normally we will check where the connectors are on the AC compressor, because we have some small O-rings that are used to seal off the system. So we check where the lines are connected on the AC compressor, on the condenser, on the receiver dryer, and on the expansion valve. Another system that normally leaks is the evaporator core. Where you normally check for that leak is underneath the vehicle, where the water is evaporated out and leaks underneath the vehicle. Normally check that for any residue of refrigerant or oil. So that's how we test the system. And you look to see if your compressor clutch is too close or is too, by using a feeler gauge to test the width between the clutch and the clutch face. And yeah, and that's it. You check for the leaks and to make sure all the lines are okay, that none of your hoses are not collapsed and all hoses are okay. Next thing is your manifold gauge. So this is the high side. The high side is normally the red side and the low side is normally the blue side. So these are your gauge that tells the pressure that is in the AC system. Then these are the valve that you turn on and off. They open the AC system to let in gas or to let out gas. And these are your hoses, your service hoses. The blue one goes to the low side, the red one goes to the high side, and these are your connectors. So normally how you use these connectors, you normally pull this to connect it, and once you pull it back, you put it on, release it, and tighten it to open up the line, and same thing goes for both sides. Alright, so whenever you put on your manifold gauge set and you open up the lines, then the static pressure, which is the pressure that when the vehicle is not started or when the AC is not running, should equalize. So both sides should be giving off the same reading in PSI. So as you can see, this is about 140, and this is about the same amount. So whenever the vehicle is not running, they should, both high side and low side should equalize. Alright, so we're going to start the vehicle now to check if the AC is working and to check the pressure.
Yeah, which one I case? M case.
Alright, so now that the system is started, AC is on, the pressure comes down to, so this should be lowered between 45 and 35. So as you can see, it's slowly coming down, pressure is slowly coming down, and this should be no more than 250 and 200 thereabout. So we can see that the AC, the compressor, is compressing the gas. So we are going to wait and see if the how it cycles to know that it's cycling alright. Alright, so we're checking the vent temperatures. The atmospheric temperature is 31 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna put in the thermometer, in order to check what's the temperature. And you can see it is dropping, it is slowly dropping. Slowly falling. While our AC is on low and the setting is on forward to the passenger face, and the AC button is depressed. Ensure that the AC button is depressed and that your temperature is on low. You can see that. If you want to get the full cooling of your AC system, ensure that it's on low. Both sides are on low, and that the recirculation you get it colder than normal, than if it's on fresh air. So you can see that the temperature is dropping. If we turn up the fan a little bit, then it will drop a lot faster. Alright, so we're going outside now to check our manifold gauge pressure. Alright, so now we can see that the compressor is cycling. So whenever the compressor cycles, the gauge pressure, the high side drops and the low side increases in both pressure and temperature. As you can see, the compressor is cycling, low side rising, high side dropping. Comes back in, low side decreases, high side increase.